This is the story of Lily and the Firefly's secret. Once upon a time, in a quiet little town, there was a girl named Lily who was about to start a new adventure. But she didn't know it yet. Lily lay in bed, staring at the ceiling. Tomorrow was her first day at a new school, and she couldn't sleep. Her mind was full of worries. What if I get lost? What if no one talks to me? What if I have to sit alone at lunch? She pulled the blanket over her head, hoping sleep would come. But then, thump, a soft noise came from her windowsill. She peeked out and gasped. Sitting on the edge of her window was a tiny glowing firefly. But this wasn't just any firefly. Its light flickered like little stars twinkling in the sky. "Hello?" Lily whispered. The firefly blinked twice, as if answering her. Then it floated inside her room, circling around her nightlight, leaving behind tiny sparkles. Lily giggled. "You're not afraid of the dark at all, are you?" The firefly flickered happily and zipped toward her backpack, as if reminding her about school. Lily sighed. "I wish I could be as brave as you." The firefly landed gently on her pillow. Watching its little glow made her heart feel a little lighter. Maybe tomorrow wouldn't be so bad after all. With a tiny smile, she whispered, "Good night, little firefly," and finally drifted off to sleep. The next morning, Lily woke up feeling a little braver. She tucked her backpack over her shoulders, waved goodbye to her parents, and stepped into her new school. At first, everything felt huge and unfamiliar. Kids rushed past her, teachers gave directions, and lockers clanged shut. Lily's stomach felt twisty, and she hesitated before walking into the lunchroom. She scanned the room. Groups of kids sat together, laughing and talking. She clutched her lunchbox tightly and slowly made her way to an empty table. As she sat down, she glanced toward the window, and her breath caught in her throat. A tiny glowing firefly hovered near the glass. It flickered softly, just like the one from last night. Was it the same one? Probably not, but it reminded her to be brave. Taking a deep breath, she unzipped her lunchbox, trying to shake off the nervous feeling in her chest. Lily picked at her sandwich, feeling the weight of her worries again. Maybe making friends will take time, she told herself. Just then, a girl with curly hair and a bright smile sat across from her. "Hi, I'm Mia. I like your lunchbox." Lily looked at her blue lunchbox with stars on it and smiled. "Thanks, I love space." Mia's eyes lit up. "Me too. Did you know astronauts eat space ice cream?" Lily laughed. "Really? That sounds weird, but cool." Just like that, talking felt easy. Mia introduced Lily to her friends, and soon they were chatting about their favorite books, animals, and games. Then Mia grinned. "Hey, do you want to see something really cool?" Lily's eyes widened. "Like what?" Mia glanced around, then leaned in. "There's a hidden garden inside the school." Lily gasped. "No way," Mia nodded. "It's real. Hardly anyone knows about it. The teachers say it used to be part of the library, but now it's this tiny secret place. Come on, I'll show you." Lily hesitated. Was this allowed? What if they got lost? But Mia grabbed her hand. "Trust me, it's amazing." As they walked down a quiet hallway, Lily noticed something. A tiny glowing firefly flitted past her nose. She blinked. Could it be? Before she could think too much about it, Mia stopped in front of an old wooden door with ivy creeping along its edges. It almost looked like it had been forgotten. Mia turned the handle. It was unlocked. Inside was the most beautiful hidden garden Lily had ever seen. There were stone pathways lined with tiny wildflowers, a small wooden bench under a climbing rose arch, and a tiny pond reflecting the sunlight. The air smelled like fresh earth and blooming flowers. Lily's mouth dropped open. "Wow," Mia grinned. "Told you it was cool." For a moment, Lily forgot all about her worries. She wasn't the new kid here. She was just Lily, discovering something magical. Then something tiny and glowing flitted past her nose. A firefly. It flickered gently, dancing through the air as if it belonged in this secret place. Lily's heart fluttered. She grinned. Maybe the school wasn't so scary after all. Later that day, their teacher announced a class art contest. Lily's heart fluttered. She loved drawing. "You can work in teams or alone," Mrs. Carter said. Before Lily could decide, Mia turned to her with a smile. "Want to be my partner?" Lily hesitated for only a second before nodding. "Yeah, let's do it." Together, they worked on a beautiful painting of the hidden garden, with glowing fireflies twinkling in the night sky. When the contest results were announced, both Lily and Mia's names were called. They had won. Lily's heart soared as their classmates clapped and cheered. She and Mia grinned at each other, proud of what they had created together. She had done it, not just the contest, but everything. She had made a new friend. She had discovered a hidden garden, and, just like the firefly had shown her, she had found her own little light. As she gathered her supplies, Lily caught a glimpse of something flickering near the window. A tiny glow, just for a moment. She smiled. She didn't need it anymore. She had found her own light.